Look, yeah, we're really happy with this year's draft. The bulls present really well, I think. We're certainly happy with the consistency and style amongst the bulls. The work that's gone in the last few years in particular, just keeping on improving things. And in particular the genetics that we've been using and the way that genetics has sort of blended into our program and given us, I think, a real lift in what we're presenting nowadays. I guess we get a lot of confidence out of the feedback we're getting and the results that we're seeing with our clients, not only on a commercial basis but also in the stud game. There's a few herds that have used our genetics in recent years, and you know, when we look at that, we look at Gillian Leeds with the Leeds cattle. She's had the champion and reserve champion unled bulls at the National Show and Sale this year, which was a great result for her and her program. And those bulls actually both came out of cows that were by Turanville Image E108. Now that's a bull she bought from us for just $6,000 a number of years ago. So the strength and maternal value that she got out of that sire and the cows that are still breeding for her. Another bull that has done very well in terms of success for his purchaser was a bull called Turanville Middybar that was sold through the sale and bought by the Grove Shorthorns at Condamine for just $4,000. That bull went on and bred as a very prepotent sire of sires for the program up there. I think the first draft of his sons up at that sale topped at $33,000 and averaged over $18,000 for some 9 sons, which was a phenomenal result off a bull like that. I'm also told that this year there will be another line of his sons back in the sale, and also a line of grandsons, the fact that they've used a son of his in the program up there. So I think these examples are testament to the fact that there's just so much genetic strength available in these bulls. The sires represented again this year, I guess our lead bull is obviously the Grove Terabytes bull again. He's a bull that we selected out of the Grove sale a few years back. What really impressed me about that bull when we purchased him was just his muscle pattern and the shape that he has to that muscle pattern, the smoothness and just that, you know, that good soft smooth skin type of bull. But the real benefit that we were looking for from that sire was the marbling that he possessed. I think the year we bought him, he was in the top 1% of his of the breed for marbling, and that's really important for us to keep that trait strong in our cattle. So he's come in. He's got another strong draft of bulls this year. We sold the top price bull last year to the Grove. Actually, they brought him back, who was by Terabytes, and yeah, another really strong draft of his this year. Terabytes' first daughters are now in production, and they're also displaying the qualities that we have seen in his sons so far. You know, their constitution, their doing ability, just that soft skin and hair that we love to see is outstanding in these females. And I guess the real strength of what that bull's doing for us is the fact that, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's his sons or his daughters. You know, he is doing a tremendous job of upgrading all the females we breed him to, and that is, to me, probably the biggest attribute that he's got for us. We also have the first sons of the Spry's Primrose Buddy J17 bull. He's a bull we integrated into our program through AI a few years ago. He's an outstanding bull for calving ease and birth data, and coupling this with impressive fats and just an overall really commercially focused phenotype. But most importantly, he's out of the Grove Primrose cow. She's an elite female with about 81 recognised progeny, I think, in the system now. And you know, for us it was a no-brainer to bring those genetics into our herd and to link back to another phenomenal female that in the Grove Dale 39. She's you know, she's a real cornerstone female in the pedigree of a lot of sires that we've used from the Grove, and those two female families are really, you know, I feel really important to lock together and give us those maternal strengths going forward. This is now our third year that we'll have some Durham Red bulls in the sale, and probably, you know, our most superior line, I guess, in terms of the bulls we're offering. You know, I guess from an industry point of view, for me, it's you know, the most important factor is that we're here to make money. We've got to be profitable with what we do in our breeding programs, and I think these cattle really have a fit for a lot of guys if they're prepared to embrace hybrid vigour and the benefits that we get from hybrid vigour. It's the last free lunch that exists in the industry, really, and you know, these bulls are showing us that they can go out into the industry and really give you that free kick that you get from hybrid vigour. Of course, also is in the Shorthorn breed, we have a very important market with JBS in the 1,000 Guineas program, and using these first cross bulls, the progeny are still eligible for that program, being a quarter Red Angus and 3/4 Shorthorn. The hybrid vigour that we get from these cattle is really important to our industry, and it's something that the chicken and pork and lamb protein markets have really succeeded from, is mixing breeds and getting that benefit from hybrid vigour. And it's really important, I think, from a beef industry point of view, if you are prepared to go down that path and reap the rewards. And these cattle, for me, are a real fit because the two breeds complement each other so well that we can integrate them into a program without really affecting phenotype too much. They really fit the mould, and the genetic gain that you get, it's not just from your growth and weight gains and carcass traits. It's all the unmeasurable traits that people sort of, I guess, tend to forget about a little bit. And it's important to remember that, you know, just your overall fertility and the lift that you get in just the longevity and the hardiness of those cattle really does build your profit margins for future generations. Yeah, the first Durham Red Bull we had a couple of years ago sold for $20,000, and I think that just highlights how people are starting to recognise the potential of these Durham Reds and what they can bring to their commercial herds. This year we've got 5 of them in total, I think, in the catalogue, and for me the highlight lots would have to be lots 17 and 18. They're 2 AI sons of Millwilla Marble Bar, and they really typify our objectives, I guess, in producing something that's just an all-round commercial package. We're looking forward to the 24th. I think the bulls are going to be great on sale day. I know it's certainly helped in terms of getting them out there and making them visible, having the videos and everything on the Auctions Plus platform. That's been great for us. This year we're going back to our in-house sort of helmsman sale like we have done in the past. It'll be interfaced on Auctions Plus, so if anybody, you know, needs to come and see the bulls beforehand, we're more than happy to show people around prior to sale day and look through the bulls and look at their requirements, and then we're happy for everyone to come and partake in the hospitality and be with us on the day on the 24th, and yeah, we look forward to seeing anyone that's interested, and hopefully we'll have a few prawns and oysters for everyone to tuck into at the end of the sale, which is sort of fairly customary thanks to our old friend Jack Costy.